The fallout continues after Alabama's Supreme Court rules that frozen embryos will now be considered children.
Yeah, nationwide embryo shipping services have said that they will stop transporting embryos to and from Alabama. So that means couples in the middle of an IVF treatment can't move their frozen embryos to other states to continue treatment elsewhere. While patients are very concerned about their reproductive future in Alabama, medical professionals are worried about what this will mean for them.
Now, physicians and those who are responsible for maintaining these embryos, they certainly have, more to think about, which is why I think, several clinics in the state of Alabama, including our big hospital up in Birmingham, UAB, have decided to pause or stop IVF treatments for the time being.
Alabama's Attorney General Steve Marshall today said IVF families and providers will not be prosecuted as a result of this latest ruling. Some doctors say what's happening, though, in Alabama right now could impact IVF treatment nationwide.
And Fox 10's Kenzie Beach sat down with a local mom who tried to get pregnant for 15 years before she had success with IVF. Kenzie joins us live now with more.
Yeah, guys, the Pike family shared with me the long journey that they've been on, and it was a long road to a successful IVF pregnancy. We also sat down with a Phoenix fertility doctor who says there are many misconceptions with the IVF process, from successful rates to financial impact.
It ends with those happy tears when we get to that graduation day.
Dr. Ganala has been helping people grow their families for nearly a decade. Dr. Ganala says there are many alternative ways to grow a family if you're unable to naturally, one of those being IVF. But there are many misconceptions on what that process looks like.
The misconceptions, too, with IVF is that every embryo is a guarantee of a baby. The max chance of pregnancy with that fully developed embryo is only 50%. The why is because human reproduction is still inefficient.
In his Phoenix office, everything is done in-house, from blood work to egg retrievals and transfers.
The huge investment of time, money, emotions.
Something the Pike family knows all too well.
And it took us up to 5 years to save and get enough money to be able to do our second round of IVF.
Kristen Pike and her husband have been trying to get pregnant for 15 years. At one point, they thought it wasn't in the cards for them. The Pike family did 3 rounds of in-utero insemination and 1 round of IVF, each ending with a negative pregnancy test. They tried again, knowing they could face that same result.
65 from this round, only 5 are usable for making babies.
But this time was different.
I am 23 weeks and 5 days pregnant.
Dr. Ganala says a woman's age, egg count, and egg quality are the biggest factors.
Her chances of success are 50 to 60% at treatment start before anything has happened. They only go down from there.
With the recent Alabama Supreme Court ruling, families like the Pikes worry it could impact their chances of continuing to grow their family.
I am a little bit frightened about what it means when we define life at these different stages.
The Pike family are not patients of Dr. Ganala's, but Dr. Ganala sees families who have been diagnosed with infertility and women who want to preserve their eggs in hopes of starting a family later in life. He stressed that each embryo does not end in a positive pregnancy, even with IVF, and it's important to remember that each of these families just wants to grow their family. Kenzie Beach, Fox 10 News.